He's going to try to move it up. Where are you going, Tippett? Owen Tippett, give your ball. Oh, my God. He got absolutely rocked. Went to the goddamn ceiling. Oh, Shorzy, you were alone. Shorzy, fresh out of the box, absolutely lays into Owen Tippett. This is unbelievable. This is the greatest hit I think I've ever seen in NHL history. He lines him up. Beeline to Owen Tippett. Oh, my God. He went to the moon. He went to the goddamn moon. That is the strength that Shorzy has to absolutely skyrocket that man. It was like a home run. Look at him get launched into the air like an absolute child. Owen Tippett, man, you got to retire from the NHL after that. That is completely embarrassing. 20 seconds to go. Raycroft gets the breakaway. What a save by Pekka Pasta.
No notifications is absolutely crazy.
I honestly have no idea how there was a breakaway even for Nelson. What a stretch pass. How? Defenseman, how do you allow that man to get by you? Two of these dumbasses just allowed, Raycroft, number 19, to get by them all alone on the breakaway. Game 7, 10 seconds. The Kings are down by 1. It's 1-on-1 with Pekka Pasta for all the marbles. Send it to overtime or you lose in the second round. Raycroft coming in and he gets fucking stone cold robbed. Oh my God, it just... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are live yet again, back with Ben in Be a Pro, trying to make the playoffs with Florida, and honestly, we take a look here. I was honestly shocked at this. Statistically speaking, Florida, every single game I hop into, we kind of low-key dominate, but we're actually out of a playoff spot by 2 points to the Boston Bruins, so... we have, less than 20 games remaining. We got to win a lot of them. We got to get into the playoffs. We cannot miss the postseason with Ben after literally winning the Stanley Cup with the Washington Capitals last season. That would be an absolute disappointment. So Ben and the Panthers need to lock in, and they need to make the playoffs. How are we today, chat? We're back yet again. Big Oilers dub last night. Got me feeling great. I'm ready to go. Just took the fattest shit of my life. And I am locked the hell in. Why does Ben look so old? Well, in the offseason, he discovered a little bit of a condition not growing on the top of his head, a little bit of a hairline disorder, and he decided to go full-on 1970s Silver Fox, Bo Bennett type style, mustache, gray hair, and a whole lot of bad bitches. So we are locked into that right now. I'm ready to go. We got the Toronto Maple Leafs, who are actually the best team in the NHL right now, 45-13-4. They've been doing great, so we're going to play that game. Where are we at? Are we close to the trade deadline? We just passed the trade deadline, right. I actually played a few games on my own, chat. It didn't go great. I think we won one and maybe lost 2 others, so I just waited until I wanted to do this on live yet again. So, last playoff push towards the postseason. We got less than 20 games to go, not a lot of time left, and we're going to see what Ben can do with the Florida Panthers. Every game pretty much is a must-win at this point. First period, a 2-1 lead for Toronto. Matthews and Riley get on the board. Second period, all right, we all knotted up at 3. Perfect game to hop into. Perfect game. Hey, Past, I'm back. Sorry I missed so many streams. Brother, you do not need to apologize. You're fine. Predictions for the game tonight, Panthers 4-2. 4-2 victory for Florida. They go to the Stanley Cup Finals, and then the Oilers will join them on Thursday. Here we go. We are in the final home stretch until the playoffs, and the Florida Panthers need pretty much every single win they can get, so Ben definitely needs to be taking over. Ice queuing the offensive zone. I'm going to stop up. I'm going to wait. I'm going to play it back to the point. Marchand shot. Nice save there by, who is that? Is that Stolarz or Wall? I don't even know who is on Toronto at this point. I mean, we're only 2 years in. It is Anthony freaking Stolarz, my man. All right, Ben. Smart playing here. We got a tie game against the best statistical team in the NHL right now. Obviously, oh, what is going on? Who got injured? Who got injured? Oof, Maron. He looks terrible. Sasha Barkov, why is he going to the box? What did he do? What did he do? Do you also agree the AI is too bad in 25? Oh, brother, are they? Yes, they are very, very bad. When you play online, if you have a computer, especially in threes, they just get walked like a pylon. They literally cannot defend. You can literally just skate wide on them. Even if you have like a big guy who's not even that fast. The computers are just that slow and stupid. They have no idea what a gap control is. They don't know how to actually play a guy. They'll step up every once in a while, but you can easily just blow by them. Like, computers are terrible in this game. Oof, Maron. They're terrible. Terrible. Connor McDavid already has 92 points, leading the way in the NHL. We get some 4-on-4 hockey here in Florida, so it is time for Ben to cook. There we go. I stole it right off the draw, and here we go. All alone on the breakaway. Ben cannot bury it on my man Stolars. I had no energy. Back to Ben. Oh, yeah, Ice Cube Ben waiting. No. There's no reason for me to fire that puck. I'm going to wait for a lane. Austin Matthews ain't got shit. Okay, maybe he does have shit on me. Reinhardt taking a shot. Doesn't get it on net. And here come the Leafs the other way. Ash choose the other way. Ben, cover the middle. No. There we go. Good steal by Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk the other way. I'm not going to call for it. Tkachuk over. Nice save on Sam Reinhart. Matthew's going to win that battle. I'm going to go for a change. I literally have no stamina. Oh, no. Maybe that was a good change. We are okay. We are okay. I thought for a minute we might be in trouble, but I think we're doing fine. Sorry, Pookie. I missed the third. Oh, my God. Here we go again. Here we go again. A D-man with a breakaway. Alrighty then. He gets a few breakaways during his time. 14:07 left to go in this third period. We're going to end up losing that draw. Big Stick Ben is in the lane. There we go. All right, feed it over to me. Find me. Bend over, Red Rover. He wants to take over. He's ice queuing. Look at the moves on Ben. Back, and he will score. 25th of the season as a defenseman. What a beauty goal by Ben. The footwork he trained in the offseason definitely is paying off. Holy hell, what a move by Ben. Ice queuing all the way. And then to the back. Look at the moves. Look at the moves on the guy. Is that Bambi on skates? It sure as shit looks like it. Holy fuckamole. What a shot. We take the lead in the game. And now the Leafs, they got their backs against the wall. I mean, it is regular season hockey. This is all Toronto pretty much has to play for, so bend over Jamie Benn. Come on, Leaf fan. That's comparing like a 1930s car to like a Lamborghini Huracan. Just not the same thing, buddy. Just not the same thing at all. My Excellency, may I create stream bait? I don't know what that is, bud. All right, Big Ben gives the Florida Panthers the lead here in the third period. I called it from my D partner, not from the winger game. Come on, Marchand to Barkov. Shot, and Stolars is going to have to cover that up. What are you going to do about it, bud? You little fucking weasel of a thing, yeah? Congrats from Russia. Have a nice stream, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Send me location. Location, like message. Location. New York, Brooklyn, Moscow. Doesn't matter, brother. Doesn't matter. Jamie Benn, worst captain in the NHL. Don't say that around Rick. He's going to get pretty upset about that. And end up losing that draw. McCabe, he's going to move it up. Ben's got to get back. He got to play good defense. We're up by one. Like 12 minutes to go in this third period. Ben gets that puck. Ice queuing again. Oh, no. I got it poked off me by Murphy. Is that Connor Murphy on the back end for the Toronto? Oh, my God. I got a lane. Get out of the way, Barkov. Get out of the goddamn way. No, I wanted to bury it. All right, Sasha Barkov trying to feed it to the middle. That's Ben's puck. Big Stick Ben. Over to me. Bend over again. Ice queuing. No. Protect the puck, Ben. You know what to do. The crossover, Ben. Crossover, Ben. Crossover, Ben. Fire it, Ben. Oh, my God. I almost hit the net. Barkov getting board played in the corner. We got 12:20 left to go in this third period. I want the 1T. Bend over at the blue line. Yeah, there's no shot to be had. No shot to be had. Using my good edge work. Take that shot. Forsling. Shot and a goal. Gustav Forsling from the blue line. Only his 6th of the season, but that will give us an insurance marker in this hockey game. Beautiful. Rick said Hintz has heart because he's playing with a broken foot, even though he left game 2 and missed game 3. Yeah, Rick's not, he's not all there in the head, chat. He really not. Rick is a bum just like Stoner. Damn. Matthews versus captain in the NHL doesn't show up and then proceeds to throw his team under the bus. You know what, Kenobi? I actually agree with you, brother. I actually agree with you. What kind of a captain does that? Throw your team under the bus. We had way too many passengers. Brother, you were one of the passengers. You were very much a part of the passenger bus. Matthews is what you call a passenger princess, chat. That is what he is. All right, a 4-2 lead, 5-3 lead actually now in the third period, which is going to serve us very well. With 11:57 left to go, I am confident that the Panthers will not blow this game. Hey, Pastor, what's up, buddy? Gudas is a bad captain. I mean, he's playing on a bad team, too, so I don't know. Weird choice, for sure, but who knows? Maybe he got hurt. We're not in the locker room, so we actually don't know what's going on. My Excellency, how goes your day? My day goes great, brother. And there we go. Barkov extending the lead to 3. Florida running away with this one right now. I'm feeling confident that we can definitely string together a boatload of games and a boatload of wins and march towards the postseason. If this Panther squad ends up missing the playoffs, I'm probably just going to end the series. The series is on the line. 8:43 left to go in the third. A 6-3 hockey game as our captain, Sasha Barkov, gave us that extra goal. I don't think we're going to blow this one. It would be a pretty historic collapse if we ended up doing so. Get the hell out of here, Matt. Nice. Sit the fuck down, laddie. Max Domi the other way. He's got a one-on-one with Forsling, but Gustav Forsling's all over him in the middle. They're going to miss the net. I'm going for it. Rodriguez. Oh, no, Evan Rodriguez. Ben was gone on the breakaway. Shot rang it off the post. Ben's got to get back. Oh, nice save, Bob. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much. If Matthews gets back to 60-goal form, he'll be a good captain. Even when he scored 60, he was still a ghost in the playoffs. So, I mean, what are we really doing here? Crazy that the Leafs paid Matthews $13 million to be a ghost in the playoffs? I know. Crazy, eh? All right, Ben, skate this puck out, buddy. Ice Cube, Ice Cube. Max Domi, get out of my way, buddy. I would knock your ass out and your father. God damn it. All right, we're going. We're dropping the mitts. Brendan Carlo and bend over. I had a breakaway. Somebody went offside. Ben got a little bit unhappy with his teammates there, but luckily I'm not the captain. I don't... Oh, my God. Brendan Carlo's beating my ass right now, dude. Bend over might end up losing another fight here in NHL 25 if he does not somehow find a way to come back. And Brendan Carlo knocks his ass out in a fetal position. Oof, Madone. Ben looks terrible. Fuck. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins over Austin Matthews. Funny enough, Nuge is a much better playoff player than Tommy Matthews. Look at what he's doing in the conference finals. Can you imagine Matthews doing that, chat? 9 points in 4 games? Like, what? Multi-point game every single game so far? He ain't never doing that. No way, no how. Oh, no, Ben. What is going on, buddy? What is up with you? Why did you lose that fight? Bend over, Red Rover. He got bent over into a goddamn fetal position. Look at me, chat. Ben can't be lying like this. This is crazy. Unbelievable. Doesn't have to just be Matthews. Anyone who scores that many goals in a season barely does anything in the playoffs is unacceptable. Facts. Complete facts. Like the Sedin sisters. But they didn't do the individual dominance in the regular season that Matthews had. A good comparable is Joel Embiid from the NBA, chat. Very good comparable. 2:35 left to go in this hockey game. It's a 6-3 lead. Luosterainen trying to move it back. David Kamp's going to skate it up. I want a body right now. I want a victim to come at me. Here we go. David Kamp. What are you going to do, laddie? I'll do fucking nothing. You too, mate. Yarncroc. Back to Ekman Larson. Yarncroc backdoor. And Sergei Bobrovsky thankfully makes the save off a bend-over turnover. Oh, my. Late stages of the third period. This game is pretty much done. Luosterainen blast one up to me. Okay, it's going to get intercepted. Morgan Riley, top 5 D-man, my ass. Get out of here, you bum. Come on, Gustav Forsling, I'm with you. Over to Ben. Ben ice queuing, making... Oh, no! Domi just laid my ass out! What? How did 5'9" Max Domi do this to bend over? This is unacceptable. Brutal, dude. Since when has Ben on the Panthers? Since this season, buddy. We left in the offseason. We didn't re-sign with Washington. We completed our goal there. And we decided to join the wagon that is the Panthers. And there we go. Florida picks up a much-needed... The Panthers will pick up a much-needed 2 points as we beat the best team in hockey in the Toronto Maple Leafs, at least this season.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant, baby. Green Giant. Wendell Clark was actually a Hart captain. Like, he had heart is what you're trying to say? He definitely did have heart. Way more heart than ass chews, that's for sure. That is 100% sure. How many hits does Ben have in his career? Not a lot, honestly. He's not that physical. I mean, I lay the body when I'm out there, but simulation-wise, We don't pick up a lot of hits whatsoever. Like, I thought we'd be way more physical. What did we do, chat? Was it a two-way D-man? Was that our play type? Obviously, you've never been part of a team, Julian. Otherwise, you would know how things work. Ben needs a hat trick. Ben passed a house thick is Sticky Rick. You're going to have to ask him and not me, brother. Hope the Panthers lose the cup in real life. Got to cheer for the Oilers then. Loyal to the oil. All right, 45 points in 53 games with 25 goals is absurd. But, ooh, playing Washington again. I don't think we're going to play this game. We already played our former team. It is what it is. We need wins. We need wins here, Florida. Let's get a W against the Caps. Get a W, please. A 4-1 regulation loss. Things are not looking great for the Panthers. All right, we'll sim this game as well against Philadelphia. 5-3 W. There we go. Up against the Lightning. Can we get a dub too? Big dub. There we go. A shootout victory. All right. So 76 points. We are 3 back of the Bruins. And what about in the Metro? Oh my, we are not. Okay, so we're better off catching Boston than we are Carolina. This is not looking great for the Florida Panthers. Not at all. Hyman's out for the season. I know, dude. I woke up and I literally heard that news. Awful. Absolutely awful. He's going to have to get surgery, I believe, on his shoulder. First period, 2-1 lead for Tampa. Second period, we are down by a pair. What's the injury? I'm guessing some sort of, like, separated shoulder. I said that last night on the live stream as well. That just sucks, dude. That sucks so bad. He was an absolute wrecking ball in the playoffs. Dude was averaging like 8 hits a game. Jelly Roll is hot, huh? Here we go in Tampa Bay, 3 points back of the Boston Bruins for the final wild card spot in the Eastern Conference. We are down 3-1 to Tampa, so we got to get going here. Ben, turn on the Jets, buddy. Bend over, Red Rover, Barkov, go back door, feeding it over. It's not even Vasilevsky between the pipes. Barkov gets robbed again. All right, Ben, pick it up. You got to be good here, Ben. Crossover, Ben. Crossover, Ben. He's going to fake. Nah, I'm going back. Back to the blue line. Marchand takes a shot and a save by Ann Fleet. They don't even have Vasilevsky, man. Only here for a bit. I have football, soccer soon. Point, you live in Canada. Why are you calling it football? Hawksman, I will forever remember or forever have a grudge against you because you said that. Ekholm available next game. I think he might play next game, Chad. I'm pretty sure he might. They've been teasing it for a while. Jeff Skinner's going to have to come into the lineup now because of Zach Hyman, more than likely. I thought maybe they'd go 11-7, but I think they're going to go 12-6. I mean, unfortunately, Troy Stetcher is probably the defenseman that has to come out. I mean, it is what it is, though. 19:15 left to go. Barkov, win that draw and blasting. Come on, Barkov. You're one of the better face-off takers in the entire league. And then he gets bodied afterwards by Eric Chernak. The Florida Panthers might just not be a team of destiny, man. We might be a team booted for the... We are a team destiny of the golf course. And I just turned that puck over. What is Ben doing right now? I'm playing like straight ass out here. I don't think Knobloch likes Skinner. He does not like Skinner at all, no. Hot take, Panthers lose tonight and they get reverse swept. They are not getting reverse swept. Seriously, a team as dominant as them, you're really going to think it's going to happen to them of all teams? Not going to happen. 15:48 left to go here in the third period. We got to get a goal, and we got to get it quick here. Come on, Barkov. Win the draw. There we go. Sasha Barkov wins it to the corner. I got to rim it around. I'm going. I'm breaking. Up the middle. Here we go, Ben. He's turning on the Jets. Bend over, Red Rover. Let me take over. What a save by Ann Fleet. It didn't work, and I'm going to take a goaltender interference call. Thank you, Stripes, for sending me to the sin bin and pretty much blowing this game for the Florida Panthers. Fuck me. Man. That's what everyone said with the Oilers. They almost came back. Carolina does not have the heart that the Edmonton Oilers do. Those are two different teams, Chad. Do not... I feel disrespected that you guys are even comparing the two. Come on now. Way different mentalities of teams. Canes winning tonight, hot take. They could possibly win tonight. It's not out of the books. They are on home ice, but Florida's a damn good road team as well. Get the fuck out of here, Nick Paul, you bastard. Back to me. Maybe... I need a sneeze, chat. I think I need a sneeze. Mikola. Can somebody get me the puck, please? 12:45 left to go. Jones gonna walk in. Seth Jones takes a shot. All right, Ben, it's your time. Ice Cube, Ben. Ice Cube. Oh, my God. I got to take it out of the zone. Seth Jones was in my way. Man, my own teammates are just literally clogging up the lanes right now. I'm too big for hockey. Bend over. Oh, Forsling. Over. Why? Why is Sasha Barkov taking that shot, dude? Oh, my God. What a cross-check to the goddamn throat. Anthony Cirelli the other way. Up to Ben. Here we go. Pokes it. Big stick Ben. Got to get there, buddy. You have to get there again. Big stick Ben. And he takes a goddamn penalty. We are cooked. I made a bet. Should I make a song with it? I don't know. Oh, you made a beat. Oh, sure, buddy. Is it nice in Oklahoma City? I'm going to go and say no. That wasn't a trip. I agree, Ben. I agree. That was not a trip, brother. I think the refs are hosing us right now. How are the Pacers beating the Knicks? They're the better team. What do you mean? Pacers are a damn good team. Nikita Kucherov, watch out, buddy. You got to get off the tracks when the train is coming through. All right, Gustav Forsling. Can somebody get me the puck? I got to play forward right now. Considering my team is down in this hockey game, Ben, I got no... Look at... Man, how is Victor Hedman keeping up with me speed-wise? That don't even make sense. Back to Seth Jones. He's going to lose the puck. Stick lift. Stick lift again. Ben can't keep it in. Braden Point gets it out. Oh, my God. How many more penalties am I going to take? What do you want me to do? We got no defense, brother. Tibbs is a defensive-minded coach. You got some defensive players on your team. Mikal Bridges, OG. Josh Hart can defend as well. Pacers are really good offensively, though. They always get the best shot possible. Very unselfish. They move it around, and they just get the best shot. Tibbs got to go. Top 5 defenseman Morgan Riley almost became captain. You probably would have been better off, to be honest, Leaf fan. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. 6:45 left to go in this hockey game. Point moves it over to Cooch. Cooch coming into the zone. I'm just going to poke. I don't care. I've already taken 3 penalties in the hockey game. You think I care for a 4th? Move it up. Sauce Hockey, come on. Who is that, number 25? Still a 3-1 game. I mean, oh my God. Braden Point just danced me. Absolutely danced me. He undressed me. Bendover is getting embarrassed right now in Tampa. Our arch rivals, our state rivals are beating our ass. Sam Moskevich. Back to Ben at the line. Ben, he's going to take a shot. There's going to be a rebound. Nobody in front of the net, though. I guess Florida has completely forgotten what made them successful and how you have to play hockey. All right, let me off the fucking ice. You think Marner's staying or leaving? I think he's gone. I think for sure he's gone. I'd be very surprised if he ended up staying, I'll be real. I'd be shocked, surprised, any other superlative. There we go. We're on the board. Bendover hops on the ice, and Brad Marchand will bury it. 31st of the season, and all of a sudden, we got ourselves a hockey game as Marshy, the rat himself, gets us back to within 1. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Mikal and OG are like minus 88 in the series. Yeah, they're both good defenders. You guys, if you're down 3-1, you're not going to be a plus in the series. It's pretty hard to do so. Is anybody a plus on your team in the series? I don't think so. All right, Ben. It's your time to shine, buddy. Crossover Ben. Crossover Ben. Into the middle. Bend over. Taking a shot. Going top shelf. But Anfleet again will make the nice save. 4:06 left to go, chat. This is definitely doable. 100% doable. Tell Bridges to make shots. Deuces. Yeah, they got to make... They definitely need... You need somebody outside of Brunson to score the ball, right? Cat's not playing great either. He can't go, especially when you put Hartenstein in the lineup. He can't really... Oh my God, we tied it up. Holy fuck, Brad Marchand again. Marshy, a 2-goal night, and with 30 seconds to spare, it is a tie game. Barkov walking out, cannot bury it, and Fleet's going to cover it up for the whistle and for the face-off. All right, Cat was good in game 3. The problem is you can't space the floor when you got 2 bigs out there. Like, Cat needs to play center. But you guys are starting not Hartenstein, Mitchell Robinson. And that's fucking up with Cat's game for sure. 20 seconds to spare here in regulation. I can't believe the Cats. They got this much heart. Up to Ben. Move it up to Ben. Up the middle. Crossover Ben. Crossover Ben. Backdoor feed. Barkov. What a play by Anfleet. And it's going to go wide. Less than 10 seconds to go. I think we might have some 3-on-3 overtime on our hands here. Gergensen's over Ben. Nice defensive play. And we are headed to OT. All right. The series is still close. Who's going to tell him, Chad? Who is going to tell him? What's up, Cider? How you doing, bud? I took the fattest shit of my life earlier. Their goal is pronounced Anna Felt. Alright, I'm saying Ann Fleet. Fuck him. He's a bum. He doesn't deserve his name to be pronounced properly. I see the Bruins hired Marco Sturm. I did not see that, no. Okay, bud. 2 of the 3 games we lost was by 5 points or less. You're still down 3-1. You are still down 3-1 in the series. They don't ask how, they ask how many, and right now it's only 1 for the Pacers to move to the NBA Finals. Here we go, 3-on-3 overtime. This is a division rival as well, so this is a point we gotta have. They're probably locked up into a playoff spot, but we need all the points right now. Kachuk, find me. Oh my god, Brady, Matthew Kachuk, what are you doing? Point. Oh no, what am I doing? Why am I going for a hip check at 6'9"? Ben's gonna play a little bit, oh my god, breakaway, Nikita Kucherov, over to Braden Point, saved by Yaroslav Halak. Thank you. I remember watching Marco Sturm play in the Bruins. Damn, I feel old. Yep. That's what's happening. That is what is happening. We are just getting old. Everybody. Come on, Barkov, win that draw. Sasha, oh my god, I gotta go chase after it. All right, Ben, turn on the Jets. Ice Cube Ben. Ice Cube Ben the other way. Ice Cube in the zone. Backdoor feed. Oh, what a stick in the lane there by Victor Hedman. Man. Oh my, Braden Point is injured. Ho, 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 he's in the chat. Good. Get him out of here. Gone. Fuck him, lad. Fuck him in the ass, laddie. Might be time to trade Hart. Nah, Josh Hart got a lot of hurt, dude. He's the heart and soul of your team. No pun intended. And now I'm off the ice. Nice. Oh, great. I didn't even get another shift in overtime. Coach didn't want to play me. We head to a shootout where, honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be shooting. Oh, my God. Ben is the first shooter here in the P-Shot. Bend over, Red Rover. Let him take over. There we go. I get the Florida Panthers on the right track. Got the Mohawks going, and Bend over cannot be beat, baby. All right, so we scored 1. We need Halak to stop. Nikita Kucherov here coming in. Oh my god, what is he doing? What is Nikita Kucherov doing, man? The computer AI in this game is horrific. As long as nobody else scores, we should be able to win the shootout. Reinhardt comes in. He gets saved by Ann Fleet. I guess both backup goaltenders are going to be starting this game. Jake Gensel the other way. Gensel into the zone. Gensel saved by Halak. Perfect. Come on, Florida. I think if you get one here, you win the shootout. Matthew Kachuk can end it. Kachuk coming in on Ann Fleet, and he's going to fire it wide. That is not a great shot at all. All we need is a save. Victor Hedman coming down on Yaroslav Halak. Hedman, oh my god, of course he has to score, and we have to sit here and watch more computer AI go back and forth. Barkov into the zone. He's not going to score. Is this Girgensons? Zembis Girgensons from the Tampa Bay Lightning going backhand on Yaroslav Halak, but he's going to make the save. And here we go, Florida. Come on. Started off on the right foot. The Rat. Brad Marchand. Dude, I feel like hopping out of here. How long are we going to sit here and watch these computers just go at it? Basically whiffing every single face. Oh my, I'm out of here. This is it. I'm done. The computer AI are absolutely horrific to watch. And I am indeed gone.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
Just quit the shootout now. We could be here a while. I'm done. And we lost the fucking game. We lost. We literally lost. Oh my god. How? How do we lose? Explain to me. Somebody explain to me, please. Alright, that's an L we definitely cannot afford. We got a point, which is good, but we need all the points we can get. All right, we're going to sim these 2 games against the Sabres and the Hawks. Hopefully we pick up some W's. 6-0 win. We get a shootout loss, so we are 3 points back of the Bruins still. We play Boston April 11th. That is going to be a big game. That's going to be a very, very big game. We're only 2 points back. Can we get a dub against Tampa Bay? Overtime loss. So at least when we're losing, we're getting a point. Another one against the Blue Jackets. We need to win here. Shootout win. There we go. The Florida Panthers are 1 point behind the Buffalo Sabres right now. Man, what a tight race in the Atlantic Division. Dear God. All right, I'm going to take a look at the entire Atlantic right now. It's still Nixon 7. Who's going to tell him? Noah. Buddy. It is a very tight race in the Atlantic Division. Florida is 1 point back of the Buffalo Sabres for that final wild card position. All we got to do, we've been winning a lot of games lately, and if we lose, we take it to at least overtime. So keep on winning, Florida, please. We cannot afford a loss. I cannot afford to lose, yeah? Not at all, laddie. All right, the Flyers. I want to play the Canadiens instead. I'll play Montreal. Did we get a win? Did we get a victory? We got a conversation with Barkov. You got this, Pasta. We'll see. We'll see what I got. Nah, it's Pacers in 6. Pacers in 5. Oh, wow. I can't wait to go paintballing with Sasha Barkov while we're trying to make the postseason. What a great time to do that. Just let her foot off the gas and fucking... Oh, man. What a goof. Yeah, what a goof indeed. 8-0 victory. That is a massive dub. All right, Le Montreal. We are in a playoff position. What can we do? First period up against Montreal, a 1-1 tie. Second period, all knotted up at 2. This is a third period Ben needs to take over. Throwing on the alternates. Where are they at? Reverse retro, not those ones. What about the other? There we go. Those are much better. Much better. Detroit are 7th in the Atlantic and 4 points behind the Panthers. That's absurd. The Atlantic Division is a nightmare. Maybe I shouldn't have gone here. Here we go. We just pounded the Flyers 8-0. We are in a wild card spot for the first time in a long time. And the Panthers all knotted up at 2 up against Montreal in this third period. We got to do something. Shot on net. Saved by Montembeault in an offensive zone draw. Barkov could actually play for Russia because he grew up there. Nobody's playing for Russia, Leaf fan. That's why they call him Sasha. His parents, I believe, are Russian. But he is Finn. Of course, we have gone here. Those jerseys are fast. They're fast? I don't know what that means. Why is the phone as big as Ben's face? EA? I don't know. 1945. Barkov win that draw. I'm scoring it. Okay, never mind. Kachuk in on that forecheck. He absolutely steamrolls that defender there. Caulfield loses that puck. Kachuk back to Ben, but it's not even close. Not even remotely close to my tape. And we're going to have to go back and regroup. Move it up to Ben. Here we go. Up the wall. Ben's got some speed going wide, but he gets it poked off his stick pretty easily. There's definitely pros and cons of being this big and large, if you know what I mean. Ben is busting up the middle. Bend over. Seth Jones, find me. Jones to Ben on the backhand. Nice save by Montembeault. Ben again. Ice Cube Ben. He's going to walk the line. Get it poked off him again. I'm playing the point. Back to me. Bend over. Red Rover off the shin pads. I feel like Ricky right now. Lane Hudson can't go anywhere. I got to make a line change. If Russia participated, they definitely will not be. Already been confirmed. Dude, if we're out in 5, I'm going to break shit. Noah, why are you going to break shit, buddy? The series is over. Accept defeat. Come on, Florida. All we need is 1 goal. Ben walking into the zone. He's going to wire one. Nice rebound. Nobody was there. Nobody was there. What am I saying? Here we go. Ben's puck. That's all me. Where's the puck at? Bend over. Crossover Ben. No, there's no shot to be had. Walk that line, Ben. Walk that line like a good defenseman. D to D. Shot off the post. How did that not go in? Barkov's in the corner. Ben is rovering. Back to me at the blue line again. Bend over. Putting to the net. Ben taking a shot. Couldn't get it off. And here come the Canadiens the other way. Luckily, we got great defensive style of hockey. Great back checkers as well. Bend over. Ice queuing in the zone. Oh, Ben walking in. I'm too big to handle. Get off of me, Cole Caulfield. You may be the cock, but I am the dick. Oh, no. Where am I going? I still got it. Ben waiting. Back to his point man. Never mind. Barkov firing one. It's going to get blocked again. He's going to miss the net. We are all over the Canadiens, but we just cannot find the back of the net. Marchand goes to Barkov. Back to Ben again. Ben, he's going to walk that line. Stopping. Nobody in front. Tip. Where's it at? Rebound. Jones. He gets denied. Kachuk can't bury it. We got full pressure. Caulfield trying to get it out of the zone, and he's going to somehow manage to do so. Holy hell. How do we not score a goal there, Florida? Move it up for Hagee. Over to Ben. Ice Cube Ben. Come on, Ben. You got to drive harder, laddie. You just ran out of real estate, lad. Oh, my. Reinhardt takes a shot, and Montembeault again is forced to cover the puck up. Damn. Barkov can't play for Russia anyways because he's already represented Finland in multiple major tournaments. Well, there you go. There we go. 7:20 left to go in this hockey game. It is still a 2-2 tie. Ben, crossover Ben, taking a shot. Nice save by Monto. I got it again, or Monty. Oh, Ben, walk in, Ben. Rip one, save again. What drugs is Samuel Montembeault on? I'm taking every shot possible, and this guy's gloving it down easily. I got to pump up my team. Yeah, you do. Kachuk still injured from that Hagel fight in Four Nations. I don't know if he's still injured. He's played every playoff game, Leaf fan. Oh, yeah, Ben walking down Main Street, and it's going to get blocked. That was a goal. The goaltender was way out of position. Reinhardt back to Ben. Oh, no. Kirby Dack. He's going to get a breakaway. No. We're back. We are back. Good defending by the Florida Panthers. Good steal by Samoskevich over to Lane Hudson. I'm kind of cherry picking a little bit right now. I'm not going to lie. Yaroslav Halak. He plays that puck up to Jones. Here's Ben on the half wall. Crossover Ben. It needs to be crossover Ben. You still got it, Ben. Ben, you still have that puck. You still have that puck, buddy. Out in front. There it is. Bang! What a save by Montembeault again on Samoskevich. Reinhardt finally. We find the back of the net, and it's none other than Sam Reinhardt. Holy shit, it's about time, dude. We were all over Montreal the entire period. We finally get a goal. Pacers in 5, I have a feeling. Florida have Schmidt and Ekblad. They can have a druggy pairing. Was Schmidt caught for drugs? I actually do not remember. Yeah, but he hasn't done jack. He's worse than Matthews and Marner in that series. I don't know about that. Comparing shit to shit. 2:15 left to go in this game. Oh no, here comes Josh Anderson the other way. Florida, oh my god, and he's gonna rip one. Yaroslav Halak, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Schmitty had the good stuff, laddie. The white liquor. Little bit of the white liquor, laddie, eh? Emmerich, is it past your bedtime? What's up, Emmerich? How you doing, buddy? Thought you'd be in bed by now, but appreciate you showing up to the stream. GS Anderson. Fuck Josh Anderson, dude. He's a bum. We were all over Montreal the entire period. They do not deserve to win this hockey game. And now, especially since Emmerich's here, we are not losing. I'm going to feast now, chat. The shots are even. The score is even somehow. And here come the Panthers. They are going to come rolling back. Bend over. Cutting to the net. Ben taking a shot. Saved by Montembeault again. But we get an offensive zone draw out of it. All right, time to cook. Melatonin, eat on these chromosomes and Who won the Domi Anderson trade? What was the trade again? Nick Suzuki trying to get the puck out. He can't do it, though. That's not a real captain. Out in front. Nice save again. Montembeault has been absurd. Oh, no, Ben. You got to get back, buddy. Ben. Back check, Ben. You got to get back. Here we go. We're headed the other way. Transition play. I'm not going to go and fight. This is a game that we need right now late in the third period. No. Emmerich has his teddy bear and ready to watch. Aw, how cute. How cute. I wonder if he has his Sookie as well. Where's your pacifier at, Emmerich? A wee bit, laddie. A wee bit. You fucking mad fool of a thing. Max Domi, Blackhawk legend? Yeah, maybe. Oh no, we're going to lose that draw. Halak, play that puck, Halak. Oh no, Yaroslav Halak damn near cost us a goal. I don't know why he played it. I don't know what stupid bastard called for that puck for Hagee. Over to Ben, taking a shot, saved by Montembeault. Where's the puck at? It's 4-on-4 hockey. Ben is taking his sweet ass time getting back up. Block shot there by Montreal. I have no energy to catch Nick Suzuki. Luckily, we are back. Nice play there. I'm not going off the ice. We got 45 seconds to go. I'm staying on for the remainder of this hockey game. Ice Cube Ben. Ice Cube Ben. Get off of me. There we go. Bend over. Red Rover. Let me take over. What a save again. Montembeault for Hagee to Ben at the blue line. Oh no, Ben. Shake off that defender. In the middle, Ben taking a shot. Rings it off the post. Monty doesn't know what is going on. Bear turns it over. Ben the other way. Walking the line. Another great blocker save by Montembeault. The dude's been an animal. Ben walking out again, and he will bury it. His second of the night will give the Panthers the lead late in the third period. Holy fuck, chat. How do we manage to do that? How did we manage? That is my 50th goal of my NHL career, and I got over 103 points. Florida or Carolina, easily the Cats. That's not even like remotely close. What a shot by Ben. What was Monty doing there? He had a little bit too much anticipation. He should have been composed, laddie. What do you think if Ben was real? Do you think he would do good in the NHL, brother? A guy his size at 6'9", 250, with his skill set, would he do good in the NHL? Come on now. Justo looks like Jack Black. Damn, is that like you talking shit, Leaf fan? Why is Justo catching strays right now? I'm better than Ben at what? Sucking cock? Okay, I gotta slow down. I'm getting out of hand here. I'm getting out of hand. And there we go. Against a division rival, the Cats get a much-needed 2 points as we try now to make the postseason. Beautiful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Absolutely beautiful. I wish I had his money, Julia. I think everybody would, eh? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let me take a drink before we head into the next one. Alrighty, 38, 25, and 13. We gotta face the 50-win to Toronto Maple Leafs. Where are we at right now? I gotta take a look. Emmerich is only 5. How does he have YouTube? We don't know. Damn. Alright, so Leafs, or not the Leafs, the Panthers. 89 points, 3 above the Sabres, so that is good. The Canadians are 81, so we don't gotta worry about them. I think we should be good, man. I think we should be good. The Islanders can potentially catch us. They're 3 points behind. We got another game against Le Montreal. Come on, can we beat Toronto? No, we're going to lose that game to the Montreal Canadiens. That is tough. We lost it in regulation as well. Sabres still 3 points back, and the Islanders as well. Let's sim another game against the Canadiens. 5-4L. Uh-oh, the Panthers. It is going to go down to the goddamn wire. Emmerich has been more chill recently. I'm in 9th grade. You need to shut your bitch ass up. Emmerich, who taught you that language, brother? 38 wins is crazy. We have a shit ton of overtime losses, like 13, something like that. There are spaces between the words, Emmerich. Who taught you that kind of language? No 5-year-old should be speaking like that, dude. That's insane. Emmerich, that's too vulgar. My spelling is better than yours, not gonna lie. Definitely not. Emmerich, your spelling is straight trash, buddy. There's no way of sugarcoating it. There's literally no way of sugarcoating it. All right, come on. Florida, get me a dub. Get me a victory. No, I got a conversation with my fucking head coach. Ben asked and you delivered. You can keep this going. Win this. Score 1 point next game. I got you, coach. I'm a 33-goal defenseman as a 20-year-old in the league. What did Emmerich do? Emmerich's just a very angry 5-year-old. Like one of those ones that crashes out a lot and like... He can't control his anger. He really can't. There we go. 5-2 victory. 91 points. Only one above. Okay, this is a big game against the Islanders. They are 1 point behind us. This is a must win. Here we go. First period up against New York. A 1-1 tie. Ben gets on the board. Second period, we are up by 1. Here we go. Oilers are cooked without Hyman. Nah, we're not cooked, buddy. You guys said the same thing about us without Matthias Ekholm. And look where we're at now. This is a team effort. This is not a one-man show in Edmonton. We're going to miss him, of course, but we'll get back at home. That'll help us out defensively even more. We'll be fine. Here we go. This is a must-win game. The Islanders are back by 1 point. They have one less point than us as we hold the final wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference. We are leading by 1, a 3-2 advantage into the third period here as the Islanders yet again trying to make the postseason. Justo, thank you very much, brother, for the $5 super chat. Pelly Band for being late and blaming the notifications yet again. Rips in the chat. Rips in the chat. Got him. I was two in 2011. That's crazy. Here we go, Ben. Turn on the afterburners, buddy. Turn on the jets. Bend over, Red Rover, trying to tuck it in. He couldn't get it to go on Tarasov. Jones, back to Ben, walking the line. Ben taking a shot. Barkov trying to tip it. I've still yet to get a goal where somebody tips my shot from the blue line. I'm just waiting for that day to happen. I honestly thought it'd be way more common than what it is, considering it happens pretty frequently in real life. Move it up to Ben. Ben, get off of me, buddy. No. I'm just going to take a shot. Outside shot. Tarasov save, and we get an offensive zone draw. It is all good. Hey, thank you very much, Disney, for the $5 super chat. Here's 5 to ban Emmerich so he can learn how to spell. Rips in the chat for Emmerich. He is gone. Pelly had a Canucks player in his profile. I think it was Quinn Hughes. I'm offended. No, it's Brock Besser. He thinks he's going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know who's going to tell him, though. I don't know, to be honest. It was Besser? Yeah, it is Besser. 15 left to go. Jones back to Ben at the line. Bend over, waiting. Oh, yeah, get away from me, buddy. Ben takes the shot, and Tarasov is going to glove that down with the leather. That's crazy. Learn how to spell. Rip. Yes, sir. Rips in the chat for Emmerich and Pelly. Both of them got banned. We got 15 minutes to go in this third. We're still holding on to a 1-goal lead, so I'm feeling confident that we can do so. Vesalainen into the middle. Nice play by Seth Jones, and the Cats are away. 2-0 the other way. Barkov with a shot. He gets his own rebound for his 41st of the season. And the Florida Panthers now have a 2-goal lead here in the New York Island. I don't even know what that means. What is the New York Island? The Isle? Do they call it the Isle? Long Island? One of the two? Tell Pelly that Toronto is in cap hell? Yeah, probably. You guys trade the Hudson pick for Kulak, who won the trade. I traded the Hudson pick. I didn't do fuck all, bud. Swear people are obsessed with getting names. 41st crack costume of the season. Oh my god. You're right, the Oilers aren't a one-man show. They're a two-man show. They're definitely not, no. Everybody's been chipping in, dude. Literally everybody. All right, a 4-2 lead entering the third period here. We got 14 minutes to kill off. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? All right, Ben. He's taking numbers. He's taking names, kicking ass, kissing babies. And I think I got to go for a change. Actually, I can't change right now. Duclair in the zone. Nice back check by Matthew Kutchuk. He moves up to Jones. Jones up the wing. Ben's cutting hard to the net. Bend over, Red Rover. No, it didn't get to me. All right, time for a line change. Time for a line change. Understand, but why does he have to have him as his profile in a Canucks jersey? Because he, I don't know. He can't type into AI to maybe get Brock Besser in a Toronto Maple Leaf sweater. Could see McDavid signing with Winnipeg. Yeah, I could see you getting sober. Said nobody ever. Barkov, find me. Kachuk, over. Can we tuck it? We can't tuck it. Oh my god. That gonna be ice? No icing on the play? Okay. Here we go. 9:30 left to go. Ben just blew by his defenseman. Oh, yeah. Go to the net. I'm taking the shot. Oh, my God. How did that get blocked, dude? I feel like on 2-on-1s, especially with this camera, I go, Marshy, shoot it, buddy. Come on, Marchand. What are you doing? Pollock moves it up. He gets laid out by Ben. Banging the bodies right now. Anthony Duclair. Bend over, Red Rover. Let me take over. Get out of here, bud. I'm going to shove you to death. Bend over. Oh my, look at the cross check by Ben. And unfortunately, that is going to be a penalty on him. Damn. If Edmonton wants to keep McDavid, they would have to lose like Nurse and Bouchard. No, they would not. Tell me you don't know anything about the cap hit without telling me you don't know anything about the cap hit. McDavid will never leave Edmonton. I don't know about never, but not anytime soon. Why would he leave? He's literally in the best position to win a Stanley Cup. There literally is nobody else that has a better spot to win a cup than Edmonton for him. There's not a better situation. So why would he leave? People just like to say things. They say it all the time. 6:10 left to go in this period. Ben leading the rush. He's doing the Mohawks. Ben taking a shot on net. Easy save there by Tarasov. I got to get back. Back check Ben. John Gabriel Pajot the other way. Ben's got to stick in the lane. Reinhardt, find me. Reinhardt, I knew you were getting laid out. Give your balls a tug there. Why? Why did I say that? That is not my saying. Ben's going to cherry pick. Cherry pick Ben. Cherry pick Ben. Here we go. Reinhardt, over to me. Reinhardt finding Ben, and it didn't go in the back of the net. Unbelievable. Carter Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe back to bend over again. Blasting one away. What a shot block there by Andres Lee. 5 minutes to go in this hockey game. Up by a pair. I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling very, very confident. And there we go. Carter Verhaeghe pretty much puts the game out of reach. My God. Thank you very much, brother. Stream keeps lagging after I refresh. Everything is good on my end. GM Pasta. Any good Be a Pro names? Bend Over, P. Shorzy, and Pekka Pasta. 25-26 cap is like 93 mil, and it's going to go to 100 mil in a few years, which is crazy. There's going to be a lot of money to spend for these teams. Hawks fan, I learned that from my essay. You wrote an essay, Pelly? What? No way your fat ass wrote a Pelly. Oh my God. Your fat ass wrote an essay. Oh, man. Oh, no. Back to a 2-goal game. Thank you, GM Pasta. Appreciate it, Yukon Iceman. We had 2 minutes to spare here in the third period. His essay had so many grammatical errors. Really? You don't want to read it? I kind of do want to read it. What was it about, chat? 100% it was about food. There's no way it wasn't about food. I'm convinced. We got 2 minutes to spare in this third period. Can Bend Over and the Florida Panthers lock this game up and get the 2 points that they needed? Oh no, Horvat taking a shot. Nice save there again by Yaroslav Halak. I believe Sergei Bobrovsky might be injured. He hasn't played in a long time. Give it over to me, Verhaeghe. Here we go. We're leading the rush. Go backdoor. Backdoor feed. Bang. And it's in the back of the net. Sam Oskevich will put this game away. Beautiful.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
It was about the rising salary cap. Gotta go by Pookie. It's me. Pelly wrote about food. I knew Pelly wrote about food. There's no way he wouldn't do that. What else is he that passionate about, chat? That he would write about? All right, this game should be... Oh my God, Sasha Barkov, 114 points. Huh? Spell Ovechkin, you just did, brother. All right, we got 1 minute to go here in the third period. Mohawk Ben right now is going to get the line, dump it in deep, and go for a line change. It is a 6-3 hockey game. The Panthers are not going to end up blowing this one. Not going to happen. Not about food, plus I haven't finished it yet. I sent in the Discord with it 80% done. How many words do you need? I pinged you it, you old fuck. You better watch your language, Pelly. And there we go. A big game, possibly the biggest of the season, and the Florida Panthers come out on top. Just like I did with your mother last night.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh!
Green Giant.
I would never take that. Anyone can ban me 2 for 5. Yeah, everybody is free game. Stop banning me for 5. I'm worth more. I disagree. I disagree. Playing NHL, tried to do a fake Michigan on my own net, but then I kind of did. Oh, you scored a Michigan on your own net? Nice. That is beautiful. All right, come on, Florida. Pelly and Emmerich are friends. I've scored many Michigans in my own net and some in OT. Next Be a Pro character should be Sweaty Spaghetti. Sweaty Spaghetti? Why Sweaty Spaghetti, buddy? I got my chat. We're not going to add any more Be a Pro characters. We got 3. We don't need any more. We got them set. They will not be needed. I'm not friends with a 9-year-old. Why not? All right, so one more win. I think we clinch a playoff berth. Let's get a victory here, Florida. Win against Boston. 7-2L. Did we make it? The Sabres can pass us. No, this is a must-win game. Holy fuck, it is a must-win. Only the Buffalo Sabres can pass us right now, so we are going to have to really lock in for this hockey game against New York. We got to get the victory. I need a yawn. I did not mean to go there. I did not mean to go there. GM Pasta, how does it feel us beating you in the cup? I really honestly don't care. We had 4 in a row, buddy. We were bound to lose one eventually. I'd be a little more sour if we weren't already the best dynasty of all time. Well, I guess it all comes down to this. One game at the end of the season, the Buffalo Sabres, if they win their hockey game, they actually surpass us. So we need at least 2 points to clinch a playoff berth. Can we do it? Emmerich talking gibberish again. He is. He literally is. To be honest, if he's typing like that at 5, he is locked in for the future. What? Oh. Here we go. First period, 8. Second period, we're down by 2. We got to rely on the Buffalo Sabres now losing their hockey game. I don't believe it. Well, here we are in the third, still in New York. We are down 4-2 to the Islanders, and basically if we don't lose it or we don't win this hockey game, we got to rely on the Buffalo Sabres choking away the final game of the regular season and losing it. They get at least 1 point. They might actually have the tiebreaker over us, so just to confirm. Got to rely on Buffalo losing. Yeah, you're fine. Cider, I don't know if we're fine, buddy. I don't think we're fine. We have close to 30 million cap space this summer. We're not in cap terrible. What is the guy saying? Well, not after you pay Mitch Marner like 15, 16 mil. We're going to see how much heart Florida has in this third period. Do they have a comeback in them? One-timer. Ben blasting one. It's going to hit his own teammate. God damn it, Ben. All right, I'm going to have to play very offensive. We already are down by a pair. We need to get a goal. No, get out of here, buddy. Big Stick Ben is in the lane. New York trying to gain the zone, but they can't do it. A horrible turnover by Barkov. I'm going to get open, though. How do you already have 32.2K? Already, buddy. Already is an understatement. We've been grinding for years. Pass to Brock. Well, you're going to give Brock 15 mil? Okay. Good luck. 15:48 left to go. Get Ben out there on the ice. He can. Oh, no. Pierre Engvall the other way. Ben's got to turn around and go back. Pierre Engvall, you're getting bodied, buddy. You are getting absolutely bodied. Matthew Tkachuk moves it over to Ben. Here we go. Full head of steam in front. Oh, I see a lane. I see a lane. Ben walking in. Top shelf. Couldn't bury it, though. I squeeze away from my defender. Back to the blue line. A shot from the point. It's going to get blocked. Matthew Tkachuk taking a slap shot in 2026 was not on my bingo card. Andres Lee, get out of here. But how? How does he still have that puck? I don't understand. I got a cherry pick. The boys are just staying back, though. Up to Ben. Bend over, Red Rover. Here we go, Ben. Backdoor feed. Marshy cannot bury it. Wow. Unbelievable. Hi, Big Pasta. Love you. Appreciate it, buddy. What's up, dude? Cat is questionable tomorrow. Yeah, you guys are done in 5, Noah. You guys are done in 5. $11:23 left to go in this third period. We are down by a pair still, trying to fight for 1 goal to get us back in this hockey game. Vesalainen into the zone, trying to deke, but he can't do anything with it. Up the middle. Godovic, Gadjevich, whatever the fuck your name is, bud. Give it to me. Ben, ice queuing. Again, oh no, I just get ran into. Shot! Rebound, where is it at? The Florida Panthers have the 4th line out here with Ben Dover. They are not helping him out at all. Back to me. Back to Ben. I'm trying to walk the line. Halfway through the third period. Could be our final third period of Bendover's career. If we don't make the playoffs, this might be it. Romanov gets bodied. Here we go. Godovic finding Ben. The Mohawks on the back end. No! How did I get robbed? How on earth did I get robbed? But there we go. Bendover, Red Rover. Let him take over. And the Cats are back in this one. Fuck. You went to Florida? Pelly. That just... You're outing yourself for not being in the live streams, buddy. That is all you're doing. Ooh, Pasta should have played for the Flyers, but no, he wants to play for a team that carries him so he can win more. Brother, we're literally like, we might not even make the playoffs. You don't even make sense, Dog Nation. We're on the verge of not... Oh, well, there goes my goal. My goal meant absolute fuck all. Well, they are going to score while I sat my ass on the bench, but thankfully we're back to within one yet again. Sam Oskevich, baby. I literally had no hope. I had no hope in this team, but Sam Oskevich will bury it, and the Cats are back to within one. Pasta should play for the Sharks and get them a cup. I am good. I am good off that little bro. I would rather let a gorilla bend me over. Finally, it's back to a one-goal game yet again. It could have been a tie game if we didn't give up that goal, but obviously everything, or God, works in very mysterious ways. Is that the saying? Move it up to Ben. Here we go, Ben. Ice Cube Ben. Ice Cube Ben to the backhand. Can't bury it. No, I got in the way of my own team player. Romanov gets stripped like a hooker. Bend over, coming into the backhand. What a save by Tarasov again. Ben has it yet again. Cutting out. Bend over, ripping it. Nice save again, Tarasov. I'm on a mission right now. Bend over is on a goddamn mission. We're keeping that puck in. We're keeping that puck in, baby. Yes, sir. Reinhardt walking out to Jones. Nice save once again for Hagee. Ben's activating from the blue line. Bend over. He's going to get bumped off that puck, though. Verhaeghe's in on it. Verhaeghe. Back to Ben. Ice Cube Ben. Let it rip off the shin pads. Verhaeghe to Ben. Oh, my God. Can somebody find me on the one-timer? Bo Horvat. Bang. Get the fuck out of here, buddy. I'm not playing around any longer. 5 minutes to go. Nice save. Oh, yeah. Stretch pass. Stretch pass Ben. Here we go. Into the offensive zone. Go to the net. Oh, my God. You got to go to the net there, Sam Oskevich, buddy. I got to get off the ice. We don't got a lot of time left in this hockey game. And Seth Jones bury it. Jones doesn't get a great shot on net. One more shift, please, coach. One more shift. Oh, no. Oh. Well, not only am I not going to get another shift, but we also got scored on and we lose the final game of the regular season and potentially now miss the playoffs. What is there to say? What is there to fucking say? Ha ha ha, Pasta. Nail play for the Flyers. Not happening, Dog Nation. It will never, never happen. Well, did Buffalo win their hockey game? I guess we're going to find out. I guess we are going to find out. We still can make it if Buffalo loses. But it now is all on the Buffalo Sabres. Destiny was in our own hands, but we choked it away. You may be sad, but Besser will look clean. Pelly, shut the fuck up. There it is. There it is. It's over. It's done. They won. They won the last game. They won the last game of the regular season. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is interesting, to say the least. Florida sucks ass? Yeah, no kidding. We were a wagon early on, and then I do not know what happened. Well, we choked away our playoff spot, quite literally, 44-30. We choked away our playoff spot, quite literally, 40-29-13. The Buffalo Sabres, they won their final game, and in doing so, I don't like that at all. We definitely choked away our playoff spot, 40-29-13, 93 points. The Sabres in the final game of the regular season punched their ticket to the playoffs, and the Florida Panthers didn't even make it, with Ben joining the roster in the offseason. That is unbelievable. That is totally unbelievable. That record is atrocious. Oh, you're telling me. Sasha Barkov had a career-high 42 goals, 117 points. It still was not enough. Matthew Tkachuk, he had 96. Marchand was very good. Bend over 35 goals as a defenseman, and none of it really mattered, as Sergei Bobrovsky only played 62 games, and Halak down the stretch of the regular season was straight up ass. He was so bad, Chet. So bad. Bend over would be in the top 10 for point scoring of amongst Bendover would be amongst the top 10 point scorers for defensemen in the NHL. He would have the most goals at 35. Nobody was even remotely close. But at the end of the day, none of it really mattered, considering we missed with the Florida Panthers, who literally had a juggernaut of a squad. All right, let's sim to the end of the season, I guess. Sim to the end of the season. This is embarrassing, chat. This is just straight up embarrassing. I don't know what to say. Habs had 91 points and the Red Wings had 89. Crazy. The Atlantic Division was absolutely loaded. More loaded than me when I wake up in the morning. If you know, you know. I thought Halak retired. He's older than I am. Yeah, I think pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken, we signed him from free agents. He's a free agent, technically retired. He's still in the game, and we actually paid him money and played him down the stretch. I don't know if Bob was injured or we just started Halak way more games than we probably should have. Halak, Rangers legend. He played for New York? Really? Pasta should retire. Pasta is in his last dance with the Dallas Stars right now, buddy. Who won the cup? He was a backup. All right, he was. Well, that one is going to sting. The Washington Capitals, a complete repeat of last season. Even without Bendover, they defeat Colorado in the finals, this time in 6 games. They're back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, and that free agency move of Ben leaving Washington looks absolutely horrific. If this isn't EA absolutely screwing me, like, what is? Like, really? Are we serious right now? Chat, what are the odds of that, dude? What are the fucking odds of that? I'm calling it there. I'm packing in for the day. The Florida Panthers, they couldn't get it done. Bendover, I guess, is a bum. The Cats are bums. We could potentially chat. I think we might do Chell with Rick tonight. If he ends up getting on, we play a lot of games. We might stream that, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as I go live pretty much every single day. Join our Discord. Link is pinned top of the chat. Appreciate you guys coming out. Be on the horizon and on the watch for a World of Chell stream potentially later today, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But until next time, don't be silly. Wrap your willy.